The probate process. Probate is the formal legitimate process that offers acknowledgement to a will and chooses the agent or personal representative who will direct the estate and disperse assets for the proposed beneficiaries. The laws of each state fluctuate, so it is a smart thought to counsel a lawyer to decide if a probate proceeding is essential, regardless of whether the guardian must be bonded and what reports must be prepared. Most probate procedures are neither costly nor drawn out, which is in opposition to the cases of numerous sellers selling living trust and different items. The fundamental employment of organization and accounting for assets must be done whether the estate is taken care of by an agent in probate or whether probate is stayed away from in light of the fact that all assets were exchanged to a living trust amid lifetime or together claimed. Many states have improved or streamlined their probate forms throughout the years. In such states, there is currently less motivation to utilize probate avoidance techniques unless there are other substantial motivations to keep on minimizing probate. In arranging an estate, more critical than limiting probate is limiting the main real problems that can make probate troublesome, for example, lawsuits by beneficiaries. Would it be good to avoid probate? The living trust is regularly advertised as a vehicle that enables a person to keep away from probate upon their demise. Probate is the court-directed procedure of controlling a person's estate and exchanging his property at death as per the terms of his will. Probate is once in a while the calamity naysayers guarantee. Furthermore, many sorts of property routinely go outside of the probate procedure, even without the cost of setting up a living trust. Such property incorporates life insurance or retirement plan proceeds, which go to a named beneficiary by designation instead of as per deceased will, and real estate or bank or investment funds held in joint names with right of survivorship. While the reality of the matter is that the property going under the terms of a living trust upon a person's death will avoid probate, it ought to be noticed that there could conceivably be real an incentive in that outcome. Probate laws are diverse in each state. In a few states there are statutorily ordered court or lawyer charges, while in others those expenses might be negligible. Many states have sped up or improved court procedures that are productive and economical for little or straightforward bequests. A legitimately drafted will in many states can dispense with a portion of the means generally required in the probate procedures. Likewise, a significant part of the deferral and formality generally connected with probate is a consequence of tax laws and tax filing necessities, which can't be disposed of through a living trust and the evasion of probate. At long last, a living trust can never absolutely maintain a strategic distance from probate, and a basic will is expected to pour over to the trust any property that has not been exchanged to the trust amid a person's lifetime. Property that goes at death through a revocable living trust must be exchanged to the trust, controlled by a trustee who might possibly charge expenses, and after that exchanged out of the trust to the beneficiaries. There might be different costs, for example, real estate exchange taxes or charges, contingent on the jurisdiction. The expenses related with these means and the expenses related with tax filings are frequently overlooked by living trust marketers. An examination of the expenses of probate and those of a living trust ought to be put forth on a defense-by-case premise. Living trusts, truth be told, have incredible incentive as a major aspect of estate planning, however not really to maintain a strategic distance from probate. A living trust, if appropriately arranged and directed, can be an extremely successful instrument to oversee assets in case of sickness, handicap or the impacts of aging. In light of the aging population, the utilization of living trusts to limit the danger of senior financial abuse and address comparative issues, ought to be an essential thought in an estate arrange. For free samples of probates, inherited, foreclosures, absentees landed, vacant, code violations, evictions list, visit www.rentsupermarket.com.